it's Aisha Anime here, and I'm at London Anime Gaming Con. I'm here with the most amazing voice actress and YouTuber, Elsie Lovelock. I'm sure you guys know her from a couple of shows. Do you want to refresh them?
Well, primarily probably from Hazbin Hotel, which is a popular online animated, pilot at the moment. But yeah, that's probably where you'll most commonly know me from. But yeah, I've done lots of games and worked with a lot of YouTubers and stuff. It's too much to sort of really go through. But yeah, it's great to be here.
I love how blasé you're being about that.
I can't even bother to go into all the ins and outs. I don't know at this point.
So. You mentioned it's like a pilot at the moment. Are we looking at getting some more episodes soon?
I'm afraid I can't really say. One thing that has been confirmed is that the show has been picked up to be an official show. But apart from that, I can't really say anything, unfortunately.
But we can. I'm sure you can vouch as all positive stuff, all good, and so. Charlie's quite an iconic character, and also probably one of the few British voiced characters. How does it feel to be in a group of all Americans and you're the odd one Brit?
Yeah, it does feel kind of weird because Jill Harris is her speaking voice, who is an actual American who does an amazing job, and then they got me, who's pretty much the only Brit in the voice cast to do the singing. So it's great to be a part of it because I did audition for the voices at first, but I was a bit of a baby at that point and wasn't really wasn't really that great. So but yeah, the singing luckily I did get, and it's been amazing to be part of. And it feels weird to be the only one who's over here, but when all this is over and it's safe to go back over, I'll definitely go back and see everyone, and it's going to be great. So I'm excited.
So when, let's say you first recorded it, were you all doing it via, I don't know, Zoom? Discord?
Yeah, it was actually, I recorded on my own. So I actually recorded the songs on my own time, which was actually really good because I get really picky with myself and I'm a huge perfectionist. So I prefer to sing by myself anyway. And then I just sent everything to Viv, the creator, and she just approved it as it went along. And then, so a pretty easy process.
And looking at influences, what would you say is your most popular, maybe Disney princess?
Oh man, I can't even answer that question. I love all of them. They're all a huge influence. They're all gorgeous, and I love all the music. I grew up with it. It's just, I can't even, I just love it so much. So yeah, that was all a huge influence for this project because it's pretty much, she's sort of like a Disney princess in hell. So that's definitely the dynamic.
And you were talking about, you started off as a baby when you were kind of got into singing. So how young were you?
Yeah, my baby, I just meant a complete novice. But I was quite young when I started in general. I was 16 when I started singing. So not young, but, kind of been doing it a long time. And I was singing before I ever got into voice acting. So singing has always been the thing I've done the most. And then the voice acting kind of came after. But yeah, so quite a while with the singing.
What kind of advice would you give aspiring voice actors out there who want to kind of start from a young age, but they're not maybe sure what to do?
Yeah, not sure. Yeah, I mean, it's a very kind of random thing to get into. I would just recommend to anyone who wants to get into it, definitely do your research. Treat it like a job, because even though you're doing silly voices and everything, it's still still got to be professional. There's no difference there. It's like any other job in the world. But most importantly, have fun. Do your job well. Learn to take a lot of rejection. Unfortunately, get a bit of a thick skin. But at the same time, it's one of the best jobs in the world. And as long as you keep going, you never know what's going to come out of it. So you just got to keep on going. Never give up.
I must ask, if you could have any speaking role, doesn't matter if anyone exists in it right now, if you could have any role, what would that dream role be?
I don't have a particular character. I would love to be in something like Overwatch or Apex Legends or, Resident Evil, which is one of my favorite franchises. But apart from that, I'm just grateful to get any kind of role that comes along, really.
See, you've touched upon a very interesting subject there, gaming. So what kind of So you've done a bunch of gaming roles. What would you say were your most favourite?
Some of my favorite ones I actually can't talk about just yet, which is always a really annoying answer to that question, I know. But yeah, no, I've done a lot of games where I'm just really grateful to have been able to do a lot of different characters. You know, I haven't really been pigeonholed into any particular typecast. You know, I've always been able to do like Americans or, you know, Brits obviously, and, you know, sort of younger people, older, you know, like there's such a different variety. So I'm just really lucky that I've been able to do so many different things, really.
You must have a massive repertoire of death cries.
Definitely, yeah, but I'm probably not going to do one because I might explode your eardrums because they do get very loud and they're probably best done in a, you know, a padded booth. But yeah, no, I have done a lot of dying for video games, which is always fun. It's always fun.
So when you're actually at home, what kind of video games do you play?
Oh man, yeah, I play Apex Legends a lot. I've been playing lots of Phasmophobia when that came out. I love that game. I've been playing Sea of Thieves quite a lot recently. I kind of chop and change. I'll kind of find one game that I'll really like and I'll play that for a long time until I find another one that I like. But yeah, those are the ones that I've been mainly really enjoying lately.
Elsie, when are we going to see you on Twitch?
I do have one. I just rarely find time to stream because I'm always like just busy, and by the time I finish working I'm really tired, so the last thing I want to do after talking all day is more talking. So like I'm kind of it's a shame because I really do enjoy streaming, but I just get really, really tired. So hopefully, fingers crossed, when I come back from my holiday, I'll be streaming more and having a bit more energy to do things. So
Well, now we're going to get to the serious stuff now. To keep up your energies, what kind of food do you eat?
What kind of food do I not eat is the question. I mean, I've literally just recently hired a personal trainer and trying to get my health back in order because, man, the 2020, that, yeah, really didn't do me any favors. And it was, you know, just generally, you know, as we all know, a very sad year. And, you know, I'm one of those people who likes to eat when they're sad. So I'm unfortunately, you know, trying to sort of get a bit healthier now and, you know, but I say, oh man, foods that I like, I can't really find a definitive answer in terms of British foods. Yorkshire puds, roasts, I do love a good English breakfast, yeah, definitely. Scotch eggs. Me and my partner went to Rye and we found this bakery and they probably did like the best Scotch egg I've ever had in my life, and it was like still warm and yeah, so I can't think about that too much, I'm going to want one, but yeah.
I must ask though, how do you feel about cream eggs?
Oh, I love them. Oh my God, I have an American friend who always tells me to like bring them over whenever I would visit because yeah, they're just, oh, they're so, so good. I love them so much.
We're going to have to ask because this was a big thing, I think around the 90s or the 2000s in the adverts. How do you eat your cream egg?
I'm trying to like think how I can do this without being like too provocative, but I bite the top off and then just like get all the insides out and then I eat the shell. Yeah. Which is the only way to eat them. Anyone who just eats them all in one go or just bites into it, I'm like, no, you have to get all the filling out and then eat the chocolate.
I feel like when you bite into it, you don't get to enjoy the filling as much.
I know, exactly. You have to like bite a little bit off the top, get in there, get all that filling out, you know, and then eat the chocolate shell.
Elsie, you've honestly, you've got it on the head. Well done, lady. So thank you so much for taking the time out to chat to us, and I'm gonna hopefully catch you very soon in another. Well, after you come back from the holiday, maybe in another UK convention.
Yeah, hopefully. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.